This is a Transformers Cybertron Red Alert. It's a figure that has a nice vehicle mode and a kind of bulky robot mode. First off, let's take a look at the vehicle mode. Unlike the Armada one, this one doesn't make any lights or sounds. That one had a decent amount of gimmicks. This one only has the one. It comes with one Cyber Planet key, which goes in the part that becomes his ass later. And it pops these out, and that's really it. Here's a closer look at the Cyber Planet key. It's got a nice blue and silver on it. There's a look at the back, nothing too special there. It's got one of those codes, which I think was used for something online. It's a really nice looking Cyber Planet key. The vehicle mode's got a few details on there, but not a whole lot. It's got some detail right here on the back, and the backside is much cleaner on this than it was on the Armada version. You have what the lights would be, and this is his head right here. I don't like how his head just kind of sticks out like that. The front of the vehicle mode looks pretty good. This one's got red tinted windows all around, and the underside looks pretty clean as well. And it rolls pretty decently. And because it's easy to transform, here it is compared to the Armada Red Alert in vehicle mode. And you can see there's a major size difference between the two. The underside on this one is much cleaner, but here's what I was talking about at the back. The back on this is really messy compared to this one. And here's a look at the windows I was talking about. This one only has red tinted windows on the front, while this one has them all around. Make sure to check out this review after the end of this video, if you haven't already. Here it is next to the Galaxy Force Exegeyser. It's basically the same mold as Cybertron Hotshot, so you can see these are in scale with each other. Here it is next to the Galaxy Force variant of Cybertron Optimus.
Our worlds are...
And yeah, there's quite a size difference. Also, where is that Commander of the Stars? Why hasn't it been shipped yet? Just like how I need a girlfriend. Now here's a look at the instructions for the figure. It's super basic and simple. Now let's transform it. You gotta detach these legs and bring them down. Bring the feet out here. Now we can bend this down and also bring this down. But before we connect the pieces, let's untab this. Bring out both back parts of the feet. Bring these wheels in. And now we can connect these feet right here and separate them at the legs. Now we can bring his arms out, bring out the hands, bring that out. Now bring this down and have it right over there. And now you can bring out the head. Also make sure to bring these doors back. We're still not done though. Bring these skirt flaps down. Also make sure to bring the arms out like that. Now here's the robot mode on this guy, and honestly it's not really my favorite. It's very bulky. There's a lot of pieces and parts in the way. The back of it looks pretty awful. I don't like how thick his legs are, and having 2 feet there look kind of awkward. The head sculpt on this isn't too bad, and I like how the chest area looks. But the rest of the figure isn't my favorite personally. Also the articulation isn't the best, but we'll get to that later. Now let's go back to the Cyber Planet key, which you just peg him with. And these pop out again, really nothing special. And to put him back, you just bring him over like that and bring it in. And if you open his legs, he comes with extra parts that can go on this bit right here. It comes with this thing, whatever the hell it is, and a claw that can open and close. Now we can put these in right there. And wow, look, amazing. And we can put this other one right here. And wow, I honestly don't remember what that's for. Anyways, now we can put these back in. Honestly, having these parts for weapon storage is a really creative idea. What the fuck? Now into the extremely not so good posability. You can jiggle the head a bit, and then you can spin it all the way around. The arms are on a ball joint, so they're able to go out like that. You can spin it all the way around, but this gets in the way, so you have to bring out the arm a little bit, and then that'll let you bring it all the way around. The biceps can't move, but you do get an arm bend. This right here can move. This hand can also move. These skirt pieces can move. You can bring the legs out, bring them forward right there, and if you bring this up, you can bring it back even further. No thigh rotation, but there is a knee bend. Then these feet areas can move. I think this looks best in vehicle mode rather than in robot mode. There's a lot of vehicle kibble on here. Now let's do some comparisons. Here he is next to Armada Red Alert, Galaxy Force Exegeyser, or Hotshot, whatever you want to call him. It doesn't really matter. Nothing really matters. Cybertron Optimus in his core mode, and his face looks really cursed. Honestly, that looks so much better. Also, Commander of the Stars. I am running out of patience. Here he is next to the Alien Attack optional girl. Subscribe to my OnlyFans, Patreon. It's only $1 a month. The Evangelion robot, and Universe Red Alert. The robot mode feels very clunky. It does have some nice designs on here. The head sculpt isn't too great, and the blue on this is really dark. It doesn't really have any light piping, but if you bring him up next to a light, you can kinda get something. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this review right over here. You'll probably like it. Also, a big shout out to my patrons who support me on Patreon. You can subscribe for only $1 a month, and it helps out a lot because you do love me, right?